who you are.
I'm Kathy Williamson.
And who are you with?
I'm with Our Weekly newspaper
Excellent.
and Three Base Media.
Three Base Media. Can you tell us a little bit about Three Base Media?
Well, Three Base Media is a communications company that was founded by our CEO, Kevin Ross.
Excellent. Excellent. And what's the purpose of today's event?
Today's event is to explore African Americans and minorities and their use or non-use of all the different digital media avenues available.
Where do you think we're winning and where we're failing?
I think we're winning in social media. I think we're learning it. Facebook just came out with some statistics that the largest growing group is women over 55.
Excellent.
So people are catching on. People that you wouldn't think are catching on. So it's just a matter for us to learn how to monetize it.
Where do you think we're losing?
In monetizing it,
okay.
We need to. We can go on all day long, but unless it really pays for us, then all it becomes is a hobby.
Excellent. Any final words?
No, I'm just glad to be here with Shirley Hussar.
Because you are baby. All right, so we're here at Three Media. We got more than 3 people.
I'm Vice President of Three Base Media, and we are sponsoring with the Annenberg Center here at USC today's Urban New Media Conference. I'm just happy to be here, and I hope that this is going to be enlightening to us. It came about because of some things that our CEO, Kevin Ross, just really enlightened us. Before we get started, we are going to, can I say the BMOG, the big man on campus? I didn't say the HNI. I was trying to mumble through that because I know this is going to be rebroadcast later on, and I want them to try to figure out where that was going. But without further ado, this is Dean Wilson. Please, Dean.
I want to welcome all of you to the Annenberg School for Communication. It's great to see you here. This is a very exciting moment for us, not only because Mark Ridley Thomas is joining us with our good friends who have made this day possible, but we have invited, you're here in the midst of a conference that has brought over 250 people from around the world, and they are here to talk about media and its impact on democracy, and especially its impact on diversity. I'm sure many in this room, if you have been involved with new media, you've gone to conference after conference, and you go into room after room, and how many people of color do you see in those rooms? One. A lot, maybe one, maybe 3, maybe 2. But this is in the information society. And if we're not engaged,
I was told that you have a cordless right there.
Yeah, so I don't need, okay, great. Double technology. Double technology. But the point I really want to make is that the purpose behind today and what we're doing tomorrow and what we've done over the last couple of days is to try to put the information revolution into both global perspective and also hyper-local perspective, especially as it relates to people of color. Because like many of us in the room, I got tired of going to these conferences and being one of a handful of African Americans in the room. And these kind of discussions are shaping the way in which we will live, where we will work, what we will work at, what we will work on, how we will work, and basically who wins and who loses in the global struggle for power, resources, knowledge, information, etc. So this series started at, appropriately from what I just said, at the Berkman Center at Harvard Law School. And there are a group of people who said, well, you know, there's NPR and PBS and local public stations and so forth. And they want to understand how this information revolution is going to impact them. So they had the first time. Then they moved down the street to MIT to ask the same set of questions. Then at American University last year, there was a conference, again, bringing people from NPR, PBS, et cetera, to come in and talk about new media, as well as the geeky types who wanted to learn more about public service media. So last year I said, okay, no more conferences that are going to be insufficiently diverse. So we have people from about 30 countries who are here. China, India, South Africa, Ghana, Kenya, Indonesia, Madagascar, France, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And so the panels that you'll see over this day and tomorrow will be very diverse. We also have people from each one of our ethnic communities here in Los Angeles. And before I stop, I just want to make one more comment, which is that I think all of us have an obligation when we get into a position to help others, once we get into a particular position, whatever that position is. I'm a relatively new immigrant here. I'm only in my second year. So I call myself a sophomore dean. This is just a second year. But as I was telling the supervisor, that I am deeply committed to using the resources of the Annenberg School for Communication to help in any way that I can to get more African Americans and other people of color into the media industry. Because if we do not do that, then we're left back in, I don't want to say slavery time, that's too much, but we will be left behind.
Have a good day.